Hey Scorpio, thank you so much. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Sin. I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. Thank you for joining me on your weekly love forecast. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watchers are welcome, of course. All right, let's get into it. Also, if you have Aquarius within your chart, please make sure to check them out. Check out the reading. They're getting the extended reading this week since they had the most views for last week. Thank you so much for your support. Someone's feeling trapped, whether it's you or your person, even though I have it on your part. It feels like you're blocked or delayed from achieving something that you want. Or there's just some obstacles in your way at this time, and you're feeling trapped. Your person has a card of beauty. All right, in this card, there's, she holds a, what do you call it? A pendant, and it's more of like a compass. Maybe there is a direction that your person needs to choose. Your person is trying to be smart about the dealings that they do. You still find them very attractive. You're really feeling their energy as far as, you know, you have an admiration almost for their beauty. Your person is going to be shedding some skin. Transformation. Leaving behind what didn't serve them any longer. They had shed their old skin and now moving into a different pasture. What is the energy of Scorpio currently in their relationship if they're dealing with someone or whoever they're thinking of? They're anxious. There might have been some separation. Sadness, crying, tears, going back and forth in your head, almost like a lot of running thoughts going through your head. A lot of pressure I feel right in the frontal, almost where my third chakra. And what's so funny is that the seventh chakra came up. As far as your person, they got their energy is the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Very creative energy, but also I feel that they're keeping something. They're holding back from saying something. They're holding on to some knowledge that they need to reveal. They may be holding back from saying something to you. They're almost in anticipation of this. You guys might be on a break. You might not even be together at this time. Since I have the energy between you and your person as rest and rejuvenation, taking a break from one another. Any outside influences? There's a juggling element here. Someone may have some options. The advice here says a man needs to open up his heart. His emotions need to flow. Be willing to give and receive the highest energy of love, which is beautiful. Whether that's you or your person, I don't know. At the end of the day, what I have is the blossoming abundance between the energy here as far as the outcome, which is very, very beautiful. Blossoming abundance, so things are going to blossom into a different into something different for both of you, whether that be together or alone. Abundance is going to be apparent, obviously, but I don't know if it's going to be together or alone. Why is the anxiety card here for Scorpio? Are they anxious about being alone? Are you anxious about being alone? Yeah. You're anxious about The isolation, the loneliness, the solitude. Why is 7th chakra Archangel Uriel here as far as the energy of your person? I think thoughts are going through your head whether or not someone is either going to take off their mask for you and actually reveal themselves and show themselves to you. The person's over here in tune and in balance and in harmony. Whether that be for themselves, that's fine. But they're in a good space where you are the one that's going over and over and over and over things in your head. It's almost like self-torture. I almost feel like for some of you, your person is okay with not being together with you at this time because they know they needed the break. There were certain things that needed to be cleared up because of the fact that it was something annoying, something that gnawed at them, something that needed to change. Some of you are using this time as far as like a spiritual growth time. Whether that be together or alone. If you guys are together or alone. This is more of like the energy between you two. If you guys are together, it's very beautiful. Like on a soul, spiritual level, twin flame, soulmate, whatever the case may be. Very, very beautiful energy because it's almost like very relaxing. But you're afraid to be alone, perhaps. Your person is over here standing on his own 2 feet. Being in harmony and being in tune. Listening. Very receptive. It's weird. This is weird. Outside influences, someone can be allaboutme.com, trying to balance their social life between their duties that they have to perform within the home, whether that be parenting, something with nurturing, taking care of the kids, taking care of financial stance. There's like a juggling of things. Someone may be in a position where it's all about me, like self-delusion and obsession. Some type of obsession about themselves. Use all the tools within your bag to... Someone needs to open up their feelings, and someone is probably working their magic to do what they have to do. We need to clear out the confusion and really clear the air here. You need to speak about why you're so anxious, why you feel alone. You know what? You guys can be separated. I see a man in this card, a woman in this card. It doesn't mean anything, but I feel that you guys are both, if you're not together, there is a spiritual growth that is going on right now between both of you. An energy of just cooling out and, you know, having your spiritual escape, meditation, listening to your dreams, taking a time out. Thinking of things and how right now is the time to heal. Okay, you may be feeling a bit anxious as well, but you do take your time for yourself. You're sad because of a separation that has happened, and your person still holding back from saying something, is still trying to be balanced about how they deal with things. They're in tune with others, trying to be in harmony, trying to open up their third chakra. But there is someone here that was all about self-interest and self-illusion, and unable to get their feet on the ground when it comes to, you know, taking care of their responsibilities, because they're all about me.com. The advice here is that in order for this relationship to work, someone has to accept what they're feeling within their heart. They're kind of denying it at this point, and the emotions need to start flowing, okay? And they need to do that on their own accord. You can't force anybody to feel a certain type of way. But this is also can be as far as someone needs to let go of the illusion that they have within their heart and their mind, thinking that this person was all about them, and they can't believe that maybe, you know, they treated them this way. I thought that we were supposed to be together, and all these thoughts going through your head, when it was in fact just an illusion that you have created for yourself. We need to let go of that. You know, maybe a lot of things were in your head and they're really not. Just like you're going through a moment of distress, and it's almost like you're entrapping yourself. Your person, sorry to say, for some of you, they have moved on. But right now is the time to heal. It's a time to let go of those illusions that you held on so tightly to. At the end of the day, what I have here as far as an outcome, there's blossoming abundance. You being able to put the pieces back together and gaining a different perspective and view on things. There is distance between you and your person, or you and someone, but this is a time where you're going to gain perspective, a different perception on things. Perspective, perception, whatever the case may be. Romance angels, what do we have for Scorpio? Some of you really thought this was like soulmate energy, and it very well can be. Alright? If you're not separated from your person at this time, what are you anxious about? This is something that you need to talk about. You're afraid of being alone. Maybe you have those feelings of being alone. Might as well. You probably did meet, you know, come in contact with your soulmate. But quite honestly, doesn't mean that, excuse me, that you're meant to be with your soulmate. Very attracted to one another. Looking good, smelling good, and there goes that, like beauty. Having this beauty card here. Retreat, taking times for yourselves, and time to disconnect from the world to truly figure out what you want to do in this situation. Scorpio, don't be afraid to be alone. Things will be okay. At the end of the day, I see people putting their pieces back together and finally, you know, gaining some distance from something that probably didn't work out for you in the past, and it was for a reason. You might have come into contact with someone that really spoke to your soul, but that doesn't mean that we're always meant to be with that person. Okay? Let go of the illusions. Let go of the potential of something. Believe someone when they show you exactly who they are. Hope these messages were clear and concise. I love you. Talk to you guys next week.